Hi, my name is Bob Compton. I'm a Director of Archive Pensions.
Hello, I'm Mike Redston, also a Director of Archive Pensions.
Okay. Who are we? Archive Pensions. Mike and I basically are trying to, and have been, trying to raise the profile of pensions managers over the last 5 or 6 years. Our objective and our ambition is to raise the ability of pension managers to manage pension schemes efficiently and to raise governance standards to the level of the best and make that capability available for all.
Having been a pensions manager myself, I've appreciated how complex all of the goings can be with trustees, agents, business acquisitions, and there is a lot of effort needs to be put into pulling all these bits and pieces together in a very practical way. So we have experience of these practicalities in a real live environment. So it's not just theory. And whether or not it went down very well, making a slight comical note of pensions, we jointly wrote a book aimed at employers to cover some of the aspects of the pension complexities, trying to make it slightly more understandable for employers.
Okay. One of my big bugbears is that a pensions manager will have a lot of information in their head, and often employers will make the assumption the pensions manager is going to live forever. But I was put into the situation where within one of the companies that Mike and I jointly ran, if something happened to Mike, I had to step into his shoes. It became very obvious to me that whilst I knew what he did on a day-to-day basis, I could not replicate the knowledge and history that he had in the company for the previous 20 years. So we wanted to create some methodology which would enable that kind of historical information to be gathered and stored in a way which could be found very easily, rather than having to rely on rummaging through old filing cabinets, etc., to try and find something which may or may not have happened 20 or 30 years in the past. And as a consequence, the book we produced, which 108.5 Tips to Tame Your Pensions Beastie, which is actually aimed at giving practical tips on pensions management, is actually trying to highlight all the lessons that we've learnt over the last 15 years or so, myself from acting on the consultancy side and creating pension schemes, working with pensions managers, and Mike from his side, which is...
Pensions Live. So we have gone from trying to help pensions managers and employers understand pensions management in its own way, but from that we've leapt to the concept that a lot of the problems are caused by history, and that's why we've come up with the idea of archive pensions as a vehicle for helping employers keep track of what actually has happened in the past. You can't ignore the past. It keeps on coming back and hitting you. A lot of employers spend a lot of money trying to find out what's going on in the pensions world. So jointly we've decided that it would be helpful to try and find this solution to help the employer keep on top of its own environment more easily.
Okay. One final comment to wrap up. But all employers, with April 2016, the single pension coming to being, will probably want to review their pension arrangements. They will be creating their future history tomorrow, and the archive pensions is a way of handling legacy schemes today, the past, and for tomorrow. So thank you very much. This is Bob Compton.
And Mike Redston, thanks a lot. Look at their website for more information. Thank you. Bye.
Archive Pensions Limited.